So we are here at the entrance of the Thotlakonda ancient Buddhist monastery site, and you can see here this is the overall layout of the site that has several of the uh, archaeological findings. And let us try to take a minute here to understand the context of this archaeological find. So back in the day, in 2nd century BC, 3rd century BC, uh, Buddhism was at a really flourishing stage in India, and then it had spread far and wide. You can see from this graph, it's spread uh, far to the northwest, as far as Bactria, which is current day Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and then north up to Mongolia, and then far east to Japan, and also southeast as far as Philippines and the islands of Indonesia. Yeah, so there were really four schools of thought. The early Buddhist schools of thought, and then we have the Hinayana Buddhism, and then Mahayana, and also the esoteric Vajrayana or Tantric school of thought. Yeah, and this site of Thotlakonda was actually at a vantage point because of its proximity to the Bay of Bengal and really overlooking the Bay of Bengal. And it's also set deep within the Eastern Ghats, that is basically eastern ranges of mountains in the eastern part of India. And so it was really secluded, and that could be one of the reasons why it was not discovered until 1976 by the Indian Navy. Yeah, and another thing is this was also the time that was contemporary with Alexander of Macedonia at the world stage, and then in India itself, it was the time of the reign of Ashoka the Great. So now we look at the actual finds at the archaeological site, and we have the Mahastupa, that is usually the biggest structure at the site, and Mahastupa contains the ashes of the seniormost monks. And then we also have the other structures, that is the votive stupas at the site. So votive stupas are really commemorative structures that signify a certain achievement of the Buddhas or the monks, and votive stupas generally have a distinctive design. So a votive stupa signifying reconciliation would be different in design from a votive stupa signifying descension from the heavens onto the earthly realm. And also this would be again significantly different from the votive stupa signifying nirvana. Yeah, and then we have other structures like rocket cisterns. So rocket cisterns are basically troughs in the land that were used to contain drinking water. And yeah, so there were several rocket cisterns found at this place that are scattered all around. Yeah. And then we have also the other structures like viharas. So viharas are just the resting places for the monks. So in this site, viharas have been found to be constructed all around the perimeter of the site, and within these viharas we have other important structures such as the Mahastupa and the votive stupas, and then Chaitya Gruhas, which are basically circular halls. And then also we have a congregation hall that is being used for meetings and discussions. And then we also have other places of social gathering such as dining halls and storeroom, and then storekeeper's room and kitchen. Yeah, so this was really a flourishing site during its heyday, that is during the 2nd century BC. And later on, these centers were actually slowly faded away because of the neglect from the uh, then reigning kings, and lack of patronage basically from the kings at the time. Now I'll take you around the site so we can have a look at the important structures at this Thotlakanda site. That's it for today's video. Thank you for staying along with me on this wonderful site exploration of Thotlakonda, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, keep subscribing, liking, share, comment, and I will bring you good bikepacking stuff from out on the trails. And thank you very much again.